Hello, my name is Dale Gates, and I'm here to give my living history speech, which is based on an interview with my father, Harry Gates, regarding the Vietnam War. What happened in Vietnam was very tragic. A lot of the things that he witnessed were very tragic as well. Some of those would include the sights and sounds of combat, personally witnessing the stacking or seeing bodies stacked in mounds. Also, there was the sights and sounds of Vietnam: mortars, rockets overhead, tanks. My father was involved with a retriever tank, and he told me every time we went in to retrieve a tank that was bogged down, that they always went in under enemy fire. So there was always the constant threat of being shot. He was also part of patrolling the furthest part north of South Vietnam that you could be in. Some of the things that affected him were, one of the major things that was, his tank commander was killed, and my father had to pack up his belongings to send back to his family. And while packing up the belongings of his commanding officer at the time, there was a photo of his wife and children at $2, and the $2 in that picture haunt my father to this day. Some of the things that happened following the war: my father suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, and some of the things that's manifested there is he was an alcoholic after coming back. A lot of times he would do this so that he could actually gain a night's rest, although he was passed out from the alcohol. It was his way of coping with what had happened. Not only this, but it also affected the relationships that he had. My mother and my father were divorced when I was 7 years old as a result of a lot of things that happened that he was unable to control. And there was periods in his life where he was homeless and wandered, was a drifter, essentially going from town to town. Now the way this becomes a living history is because of how it affected me as well. Although my story may sound unique, it's not unique in any measure. There was certainly plenty of homeless Vietnam veterans, and what that did is it created a hole in the family unit. There was no father in the home. Growing up with this, there was no was unable to consistently know where my father was, and at times I never even knew if he was alive. All this had a profound impact upon me, one of which, although I'm not very happy that this happened, but it's something I was able to overcome. And thank you.